Hey guys, welcome back to Isyour6covered. Appreciate you showing up. Today we got a special pistol that we want to show off. This is the Stribog SP9A3S. On top of this is we got a Vortex Crossfire. But what makes this nice and what you guys are going to see here shortly is this thing folds down to a very minimal package per se. So the reason why I wanted one of these was to go ahead and put it in a backpack. I got a Vertex backpack over there and I'll show that off later. But I wanted something kind of nice, definitely more accurate per se than a pistol. And on top of this we have the R2K9 by Microtech. And still to this day, in my opinion, this is the quietest suppressor. And this is in the short configuration. Today we're going to be shooting two different types of ammo. We got the Bellum. This is a 124 grain full metal jacket. Comes in actually a pretty cool little package compared to the box. And then to see how quiet we can really get this, we're going to go ahead and do some 147 by Defender. And this stuff's always worked really well in the suppressors. But let's have some fun, see how it does. I'll get you some up close. So this is a pistol version. X-Ring has the SBR version, and I went with the pistol version because it's less paperwork, less tax stamps, that kind of stuff. What you'll see too is you have the optional iron sights that co-witness underneath the Crossfire mount that it comes with. It's a non-reciprocating charging handle that you can put on either side. One of the cool functions about this is it is full ambidextrous. So you got levers for safe on both sides. You also have mag release on both sides. And then also for your charging handle, this side and this side. On the bottom here you got a short rail of Picatinny. On top you got the full length. Actually, I do have a 3 powered magnifier that I'm going to put on it and see how far out we can get today. Alright, so before we get started, I want to give a huge shout out to Global Ordnance. I'm going to put a picture down below of these great people that we met at CanCon, and even a bigger shout out to Kat for basically sending this out so we could review it, and also some ammo. So this Bellum 124 grain has been working really well on this, and we're going to shoot it in some other pistols today, but nothing but good stuff about it. So let's get started. All right. So I need to bring this, get a little more zeroed. Right now I'm shooting high and left. So I'll aim off the plate. And that's where I need to put the zero. Man, smooth. So one of the things about this is we had a chance actually to test this out. So Global Ordnance was right to the left of us at CanCon, and we ended up borrowing one of these for the weekend, and this thing ran flawlessly. So we were showing off the R2K9 suppressor by Microtech because that's what we were doing, and then this thing ran flawlessly. So I'm like, you know what, I really like how this thing feels in the hand, how it's running. We didn't have any issues with it the other day. I was lucky enough to get one of these sent out to me to do some testing with. All right, so we're gonna switch over to Defender 147. This stuff works really well, especially in a suppressed environment, but we'll have some fun. I need to re-zero, basically see what the difference is because we're running a slower bullet, see where it hits, and then we'll find out. All right, here we go. Little hot. And it's kind of grouping left. All right, so we'll fix that real quick. So I need to come right. Try 3 clicks. I need to go more right.
Yeah, at this distance, you're going to need to go a lot. Like if you're going to do a direction, you're going to need to do like 10.
Okay. Try that one. All right, we moved it right. See what happens.
A little bit, yep.
Let me try the bottom one.
Go ahead, just flip it up.
And we need to come down.
And right more. About at least 8 to 10.
All right.
Hold on. All right.
And back to the bottom target. All right. Elevation. All right. It's centered up windage, but I need to come down. Yeah, so this bullet's a lot slower. All right. We'll engage the plate rack. We're not very far back, but let's just confirm everything's good. All right, here we go. Oh, trying to go too fast. Then we'll head over to this orange thing. Now, the reason why I got it set up for the 147, and this is what my real zero is going to be, is because this is how this is going to be ran. It's going to be ran with subsonic 147s. So I want it to be zeroed for this and not so much for the other stuff. But all right, getting nice lock back. The recoil on this thing's really light, really nice and comfortable, and nice having a non-reciprocating bolt handle. You don't have to worry about your thumb getting jacked. And then full, like I said, the ability to run it from both sides. Short enough stock. It's got the arm brace. And then we got the backup sights like we talked about. And just for fun, I'm going to test these iron sights to see if they're good. But now we're back to the 124 grain. But we'll see how close it is with utilizing the irons. Oh, come on, Rick. Come over here real quick. So up close, it's good. It does come with some different apertures. So depending on what you're doing, this one right now is the tiny one. They do have a larger one that comes with it that you can swap out depending on how close you want to do. But I'm gonna go ahead and clear this. And we're good. So if you guys have never heard of Grand Power, these guys are made out of Slovakia. I heard about this company years back from a good friend of mine and never really had a chance to get my hands on any of this stuff. This one's a fairly new model, but I'm gonna flip this over so you guys get a chance to see the model number. So this pistol is considered the Stribog, the SP9A3S. It is in 9mm. You can see it's Global Ordnance LLC out of Sarasota, Florida. This is also the roller delay blowback, which makes it nice on the recoil. The feel of it as you shoot it is very comfortable. You'll see it's got a flat trigger. The mag well's flared out a little bit so you can throw one in there a little quicker. The grip's actually very comfortable. It looks rubbery in your hand, or like to the look of it, but it's actually a hard plastic that is very durable. And what's nice about this section is the fat from your palm actually fits in there really well. So you got a lot of options. You can run lights, lasers, and all that kind of stuff. I did end up putting the Vortex Crossfire on here because it does have night vision capabilities. It has 2 settings if you guys aren't familiar with the Crossfire. Fairly cheap in price. I bought this in a +3 dot off of Amazon for like $387 or something. And then what I really liked about this was the ability to run irons underneath it. A lot of times you buy something, it'll either not be the right height. It does come with the shorter one depending on how you want to run it. but you do have the ability on this one to actually utilize the irons, which makes it cool. Does this shoot with this closed? We're gonna, or yeah, folded. Let's find out and see. All right, so some of you guys probably wonder, here's what the clearance looks like with this folded. Can you shoot it in this configuration? Honestly, I don't know yet. So let's see. We're gonna go ahead, bolts open right now. I got a few rounds. We're gonna go ahead and charge it. I'm gonna hold it tight. It wants to open up because that's basically how it's set up, so you can, you know, get it in action faster. But for fun, I'm gonna hold it close. So I'm gonna grab it like this and see if it does feed or not. So I'll just point over here. Actually, it does. I didn't think it would, but it. I'm just shooting some cardboard over there. Now, is it as comfortable and as accurate as this? No. But if you're trying to get it out of the bag and you don't have time to do it, it actually works. I wasn't sure if it would or not, which is pretty crazy. Let me put this on here. Going to some steel targets. So it's accurate. We're empty. Again, it locked back. So hopefully you guys enjoy that quick review of the Stribog. This is an amazing little pistol. There's a lot of subguns out there. The CZ, I got one I'm waiting for to get out of jail. It's the Leo version of it. I'll put some pictures in, but basically it's a suppressed SBR version, but I gotta wait for the tax stamp stuff to finish up. But as far as comparable in size, I'm gonna show you guys some different footage of that as well. But weight, I've had a chance to shoot lots of different subguns. And this one's actually really light, especially with the titanium can on here. You don't even notice it. But other than that, I really, really like this thing. So you'll see this in a backpack if you see me carrying a backpack. You guys have a great day. Like, share, and subscribe. See you on the next one. Bye. All right, so now we're out at the long range. We're going to shoot 75, 175. And we added a 3-power magnifier on it by Vortex. This is the VMX 3T. So like I said earlier, basically I got this and the Crossfire. It was like $347 or something on Amazon. So all right, so we're gonna aim at the target here, 75, and then we'll go out to 125. 175. All right, let's see, this one's a little tougher. So there's one. Let's see if I can follow it up. Nope. And just for fun, we're gonna switch over to the 147. So we were shooting the Bellum 124s. This thing's zeroed for these, but we'll see what happens. They are a slower bullet. I'll probably have to aim a little more. I'm gonna start again over here just to see if I can see something. Okay, that was high. I saw that one. All right, so this is definitely a little more zeroed since it's zeroed for that ammo. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys on the next one. Big shout out again to Global Ordnance for sending this out in the ammo to shoot this thing. So thank you very much. Have a good one, everybody. Like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate you watching.